Your soul didn't stumble across this message by chance. Right now, as these words reach you, a divine whisper is stirring in the heavens, calling your name with urgency. Archangel Michael stands watch over you, his presence a steady force, shielding you from unseen battles. Someone you loved deeply, now resting in eternity, is reaching across the veil, their heart pulsing with a message meant only for you. This isn't just a moment, it's a turning point, a sacred intersection where your destiny is waiting to unfold. Stay here. Let these words sink in, because what's coming will awaken something profound within you. The air around you feels different today, doesn't it? Maybe you woke with a heaviness you couldn't explain, or a dream lingered, vivid and unshakable, like a memory from another life. That wasn't random. That was the divine, pulling you closer, preparing you for a truth you're meant to hear. You've carried pain betrayals that left scars, nights where tears were your only company, moments when hope felt like a distant star. Those weren't meant to destroy you. They were forging you, shaping a spirit strong enough to receive the abundance waiting just beyond this moment. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt for something extraordinary. Feel that spark in your chest, that quiet hum of possibility. That's not your imagination. That's the energy of a breakthrough moving toward you. A shift so powerful it's rearranging the stars to align with your path. Archangel Michael is clearing obstacles you didn't even know existed, his sword cutting through doubts and fears that tried to dim your light. You've been searching for a sign, haven't you? A confirmation that your prayers haven't been lost, that your dreams aren't just wishes. This is it. This message is your beacon, guiding you toward a life where financial freedom, love, and purpose flow without restraint. You've faced storms others couldn't imagine. People may have doubted you, whispered words that stung, or walked away when you needed them most. But heaven saw every step you took through the darkness. Every time you chose to keep going, angels recorded it. Now, those same voices of doubt will fade, silenced by the undeniable favor pouring into your life. You're not here to just get by. You're here to rise, to build, to create a legacy that echoes beyond your lifetime. If this stirs something in you, hit that like button. It's a small act, a signal to the universe that you're ready for what's next. Close your eyes for a second. Breathe. Can you sense it? The presence of something greater, wrapping around you like a warm embrace. That's divine protection, guarding your purpose from forces that tried to derail it. You've felt the weight of spiritual warfare, restless nights, sudden waves of worry, moments when the air felt thick with resistance. That wasn't your mind playing tricks. That was the enemy sensing the greatness within you, desperate to slow you down. But Archangel Michael has been fighting for you, dismantling every trap set against your destiny. He's whispering now, "You're closer than you think." Picture a life where fear no longer holds the reins, a life where financial stress melts away, replaced by a steady flow of abundance that lets you breathe, give, and dream without limits. Imagine stepping into spaces where your presence carries weight, where your voice sparks change, where your heart feels whole. This isn't a far-off hope. It's a promise written in the heavens, waiting for you to claim it. Your breakthrough might arrive in a conversation that feels fated, an opportunity that lands unexpectedly, or a moment of clarity that shifts everything. It's already moving toward you. Why you? Because you've stayed faithful through the hardest moments. You've prayed when your heart ached. You've believed when the world told you to quit. That's why the divine has marked you for this moment. Your name is glowing in the spiritual realm, etched in light, sealed with purpose. You're not just another soul, you're a force, chosen to break cycles, heal wounds, and shine so brightly that others find courage in your glow. If this resonates, consider subscribing. It's a way to stay connected to this energy, to keep your spirit open to the miracles unfolding. Doubts might try to creep in now, whispering that this is too good, that you're not enough, that miracles don't happen for you. Those are lies, powerless against the truth of who you are. You are loved by a divine power. You are guarded by celestial forces. You are destined for greatness. The delays you faced were not rejections, they were divine pauses, refining your path to ensure your blessing arrives whole and unshakable. Speak this truth aloud. I am ready. Let your voice carry, because when you declare your faith, the heavens shift, and doors you didn't see begin to open. You've carried burdens that weren't yours, guilt from choices long past, fear that your time has passed, shame from words others spoke. But your past doesn't own you. Every tear you've shed has planted seeds in sacred ground. Every moment you felt alone, the divine was closer than ever, holding your dreams, guarding your purpose. Now, those seeds are sprouting, a financial blessing to lift the weight of worry, a connection to restore your heart, a purpose to reignite your fire. It's not a distant hope, it's happening now. Stay open, trust it. Someone out there is thinking of you, their heart stirred by a force they can't name. Maybe it's a soul from your past, or someone you're yet to meet, but they're part of this divine tapestry. Don't chase them, don't force the moment, just stay ready, because when they arrive, it will feel like a piece of your spirit clicking into place. It will feel like home. That's how the divine works, hiding blessings in blind, moments that feel familiar. So when they land, you know they're meant for you. Trust the timing. It's perfect. The struggles you faced were not random. They were training grounds, building a spirit strong enough to carry the abundance coming your way. Every time you chose hope over despair, you grew stronger. Every time you prayed through pain, you built a foundation for miracles. Now, the divine is saying, your season of waiting is over. In the coming days, watch for signs, a kind word that feels like a gift, a dream that carries a message, a chance that aligns with your purpose. These are the threads of your destiny weaving together. Your financial freedom is not just about money. It's about living without chains, giving without fear, building without limits. Imagine a life where you can fund your vision, support those you love, and create opportunities that ripple outward. This is the prosperity you were made for, a life of overflow, where your blessings become a source of hope for others. You're not meant to scrape by. You're meant to thrive, to be a light that guides others through their darkness. If this speaks to you, hit that like button. It's a way to affirm you're ready for this shift. The people who left your life, who doubted you, who made you question your worth, they weren't meant to stay. Their exit was a divine clearing, making space for those who will see your value, who will walk beside you in this new season. Let them go with peace. You don't need their validation to shine. The connections meant for you are coming, relationships that feel safe, partnerships that lift you higher, love that feels like a gift. They're already on their way, guided by a power greater than you can see. You've asked, why has it been so hard? The answer lies in what heaven sees. Every challenge was a step toward your purpose. Every delay was a moment to strengthen your faith. You're not behind, you're exactly where you need to be. The divine has been watching every time you chose to keep going, every prayer you whispered in the quiet. Now, the heavens are moving, aligning resources, people, and moments to bring your breakthrough to life. You don't have to understand it all, just trust it's happening. In the next few days, something will shift. It might be a quiet peace that settles over you, a clarity that guides your next step, or an opportunity that feels like it was made for you. Don't overlook the small beginnings, they're the seeds of something greater. Your life is becoming a story of triumph, a testament to what's possible when you hold on to faith. You're not just receiving a miracle, you're becoming one, a living proof that the divine never forgets those who believe. There's a reason you've always felt different, like you were meant for something more. You weren't born to blend in, you were born to stand out, to break new ground, to carry a light that others can't ignore. The world may have tried to dim you, but the divine has been preparing you to shine. Your financial breakthrough is a tool, not the goal, a way to build dreams, change lives, and leave a mark that lasts. You're not just here to exist. You're here to create, to lead, to transform. Someone in heaven is watching you, their love reaching across the stars. They've been praying for this moment, whispering your name to the angels, asking for your breakthrough. Can you feel them? That warmth in your heart, that sudden rush of memory, it's their presence, reminding you that you're never alone. They're part of the reason this message found you, part of the divine plan unfolding now. They're cheering for you, celebrating your courage, your faith, your readiness to step into what's yours. Your life is about to become a beacon of hope. People will look at you and wonder how you rose, how you found peace, how you built something beautiful from the ashes. And you'll know, it wasn't luck, it was faith. It was the moment you chose to listen, to believe, to stay open to the divine. If this is moving you, consider subscribing. It's a way to stay rooted in this energy, to keep your heart aligned with the miracles waiting to unfold. The doubts and fears that try to pull you back, they're no match for the power guarding you. The enemy senses your breakthrough and will try to distract you with worry, busyness, or old wounds. But you are stronger. You are covered by divine light, guided by a purpose that cannot be stopped. When those doubts rise, speak truth over them. Say, I am chosen, I am ready. Your words have power, and the heavens are listening, ready to move when you declare your faith. You're standing at the edge of something sacred, the life you've prayed for, the freedom you've longed for, the purpose you've chased. It's all within reach. Don't let fear steal this moment. You are worthy. You are ready. The divine is moving mountains to meet you here. Say it now. I receive it. Let your voice rise. Let your spirit soar. Because your miracle isn't coming. It's already here. In the hours ahead, watch for the signs, a moment that feels fated, a spark of hope, a door that opens. This is your time. Step into it. The heavens are stirring for you right now. As you hear these words, a celestial rhythm is pulsing, aligning your path with a purpose so vast it stretches beyond what your eyes can see. You've felt moments where time seemed to pause, where a quiet voice inside urged you to pay attention. That was no accident. That was the divine nudging you, preparing you to step into a season where your dreams take root and your heart finds peace. You're not wandering aimlessly. You're being guided, step by step, toward a destiny that's been written in the stars. You've carried questions that linger in the quiet moments. Why certain doors closed, why some paths felt blocked, why the journey has been so winding. Those weren't punishments. They were divine detours, redirecting you to a place where your strength could shine. Every closed door was a shield, protecting you from what wasn't meant for you. Every detour was a lesson, teaching you resilience, faith, and the courage to trust what you couldn't see. Now, those lessons are bearing fruit, leading you to a moment where clarity will replace confusion. There's a warmth in the air around you, a subtle shift you can't quite name. That's the presence of angels, weaving threads of opportunity into your life. They're working in ways you can't yet see, moving people, resources, and moments into place. You've sensed it, haven't you? That feeling when a stranger's kindness catches you off guard, or a memory sparks a sudden hope. These are not random, they're divine markers, pointing you toward a breakthrough that will lift the weight of worry and open paths you never thought possible. Your heart has been a battleground, hasn't it? You've wrestled with fears that whispered you're not enough, doubts that said your dreams are too big. But those battles have made you a warrior. Each time you pushed through, you grew stronger. Each time you chose hope over despair, you claimed a piece of your destiny. Archangel Michael stands with you, his light cutting through the shadows that tried to hold you back. He's guarding your spirit, ensuring that nothing can steal the abundance meant for you. Imagine a life where your gifts are seen, where your voice carries power, where your presence inspires others. This isn't a distant dream, it's the reality waiting for you. The financial freedom you've prayed for is a key to unlock this life, a tool to build what you've always envisioned. It might come through a connection that feels like fate, a project that takes flight, or an idea that sparks at just the right moment. When it arrives, you'll know it's not chance, it's the divine keeping its promise. If this moves you, tap that like button. It's a way to anchor yourself in this moment, to say you're ready for what's coming. You've walked through seasons of silence, where it felt like heaven wasn't listening. But every prayer you spoke, every wish you held, was heard and held in sacred trust. Those quiet moments were not empty, they were holy. A time when the divine was shaping you for what's ahead. Now, the silence is breaking. The answers are coming, not as whispers but as clear signs. A conversation that shifts your perspective, a door that opens unexpectedly, a peace that settles over you like a warm blanket. There's someone out there whose path is crossing with yours, guided by a force greater than either of you. They might be a mentor, a friend, or a partner whose heart aligns with yours. They're not here to complete you, they're here to complement you, to walk beside you as you step into your purpose. Don't search for them with anxious eyes, just stay open, because the divine is orchestrating this meeting with perfect precision. When it happens, it will feel like a puzzle piece sliding into place, a connection that feels effortless and true. Your struggles have been a forge, shaping you into someone who can carry great blessings without breaking. The nights you spent questioning, the days you pushed through exhaustion, they weren't wasted. They were building a foundation strong enough to hold the abundance coming your way. You're not just surviving, you're being prepared to thrive, to create, to lead. The divine sees your strength, even when you doubt it, and is ready to pour out blessings that match the depth of your resilience. The energy around you is alive with possibility. You've noticed it, haven't you? The way certain numbers keep appearing, the way a song or a word feels like a message meant for you. These are the fingerprints of the divine, confirming that you're on the right path. In the days ahead, these signs will grow clearer. A phone call that feels like it was meant to happen, an idea that ignites your passion, a moment that makes you feel seen. Trust these moments. They're not coincidences, they're the divine speaking directly to you. Your financial breakthrough is more than a number in a bank account. It's freedom to live without fear, to give without holding back, to build without limits. Picture a life where you can chase your dreams without worrying about tomorrow, where your generosity becomes a ripple that touches lives far beyond your own. This is the prosperity the divine has planned for you. Not a burden, but a blessing that flows through you to others. You're meant to be a source of hope, a light that others can follow. If this resonates, consider subscribing. It's a way to stay connected to this truth, to keep your heart open to the divine's plan. The people who doubted you, who walked away, who tried to dim your light, they were part of your story, but not your destiny. Their words may have stung, their absence may have hurt, but their departure was a gift. The divine cleared them from your path to make room for those who will lift you, see you, and celebrate you. Let go of the need to prove yourself. Your worth is not in their eyes, it's in the divine's, and it's limitless. The right people are coming, drawn by the light you carry, ready to walk with you into this new season. You've asked, when will my time come? The answer is unfolding now. The delays you faced were not denials, they were divine timing, ensuring you're ready for what's next. Every moment you felt stuck was a moment of preparation, every challenge a chance to grow stronger. Now, the divine is moving, aligning the pieces of your life with a precision only heaven can manage. You don't need to know every detail, just trust that the path is being cleared and your steps are being guided. In the hours ahead, expect a shift. It might be a thought that sparks a new direction, a connection that feels like it was meant to be, or a quiet certainty that settles in your soul. These are the signs of your breakthrough taking shape, the evidence that the divine is at work. You're not chasing a dream, you're stepping into a reality that's been prepared for you. Stay present, stay faithful, and watch as the divine unfolds what's been promised. There's a reason you've always felt a pull toward something greater. You weren't made to settle for small things, to live in the shadows of your own potential. You were created to shine, to break new ground, to carry a purpose that changes lives. The divine has been polishing your light, preparing you to step into spaces where your presence makes a difference. Your financial freedom is a tool to make this happen, a way to fund your vision, to build what matters, to leave a legacy that lasts. Someone you loved, now in heaven, is watching over you. Their love hasn't faded, it's stronger now, woven into the fabric of your life. They're part of the reason you're here, hearing these words, feeling this stir in your spirit. They've been whispering your name to the angels, asking for your protection, your peace, your breakthrough. That warmth you feel, that sudden memory, it's their presence, reminding you that you're held, seen, and loved beyond measure. Your life is becoming a story of triumph, a testament to what's possible when you trust in something greater. People will look at you and see hope, strength, and the power of faith. You're not just receiving a blessing, you're becoming one, a light that others will follow, a story that others will tell. If this moves you, tap that like button. It's a way to say you're ready, to anchor yourself in this moment of divine promise. The fears that try to hold you back are no match for the power within you. The enemy may send distractions, doubts, or moments of chaos, but you are guarded by a force that cannot be shaken. Archangel Michael stands at your side, his light surrounding you, his strength upholding you. When fear rises, speak truth over it. Say, I am chosen, I am enough. Your words carry weight, and the heavens respond, moving mountains to clear your path. You're standing at a sacred threshold. The life you've dreamed of, the freedom you've prayed for, the purpose you've carried. It's all closer than you know. Don't let doubt pull you back. You are worthy of every blessing, ready for every miracle, chosen for every promise. The divine is working, even now, to bring your destiny to life. In the moments ahead, watch for the signs, a spark of inspiration, a connection that feels right, a peace that carries you forward. This is your time. Step into it with courage. The universe is speaking to you in this moment. As these words flow, a sacred current is moving through the unseen, carrying your name on waves of divine intention. You've felt it before, those fleeting seconds, when everything feels aligned, when a quiet certainty tells you something bigger is at work. That's not coincidence. That's the divine reaching out, pulling you toward a path where your purpose shines brighter than ever. You're not here by mistake. You're here because heaven has a message, and it's time to listen with your whole heart. You've walked through moments that tested your spirit, days when the weight of the world felt too heavy, when you wondered if your efforts would ever matter. Those weren't moments of defeat, they were moments of becoming. Every time you chose to rise, to keep moving, you were carving a space for the blessings now gathering around you. The divine saw your courage, your quiet strength, and is ready to reward it with a life that reflects the depth of your faith. You're not just surviving, you're stepping into a season of thriving. There's a stillness in your soul right now, isn't there? A subtle shift, like the air before a storm breaks into sunlight. That's the presence of divine energy, weaving a tapestry of opportunities meant just for you. You've prayed for guidance, for a way forward, for a sign that you're not alone. This is that sign. The heavens are aligning people, moments, and resources to meet you where you stand. A conversation that feels like it was scripted by angels, a chance that arrives at just the right time. These are the gifts waiting to unfold. You've faced shadows that tried to dim your light, voices that questioned your worth, circumstances that pushed you to the edge. But those shadows couldn't touch the truth of who you are. You are a vessel of divine purpose, a carrier of hope, a spark of something eternal. Archangel Michael has been your shield, standing firm against forces that tried to pull you off course. He's clearing the way now, ensuring that nothing can block the abundance destined for you. If this stirs your spirit, tap that like button. It's a way to say you're ready, to align yourself with this divine flow. Picture a life where your heart feels light, where the burdens of yesterday no longer hold you down. Imagine waking each day with a sense of purpose, knowing your steps are guided, your dreams supported by a power greater than yourself. This isn't a fantasy, it's the reality being crafted for you. Your financial freedom is a bridge to this life, a key to unlock doors you've only dreamed of opening. It might come as an idea that sparks in the quiet, a connection that feels fated, or a moment of clarity that changes everything. Trust it's coming. You've carried dreams that felt too big, too far away to reach. But those dreams weren't given to you by accident. They were planted by the divine, seeds meant to grow into a life of impact and meaning. Every time you held on to them, even when doubt crept in, you were watering those seeds with faith. Now, the harvest is near. The divine is moving, turning your dreams into realities, aligning your path with opportunities that match the vision in your heart. You're not chasing shadows, you're stepping into light. There's someone out there whose heart is being drawn to yours, not by chance, but by divine design. They might be a friend who sees your strength, a partner who shares your vision, or a stranger whose words spark something new. Don't rush to find them. The divine is guiding them to you, weaving their path with yours in a way that feels effortless, like a melody you've always known. When they arrive, you'll feel it, a connection that carries the weight of destiny, a bond that lifts you both higher. Your journey has been a sacred preparation. Every challenge you faced, every tear you shed, was shaping you into someone who can carry great blessings with grace. The divine didn't bring you this far to leave you. Every step you took through uncertainty was a step toward this moment where the heavens are ready to pour out what's been stored for you. You're not waiting for your miracle, you're standing in the doorway, ready to walk through. If this resonates, consider subscribing. It's a way to stay rooted in this energy, to keep your heart open to what's unfolding. The signs are all around you, aren't they? A number that keeps appearing, a feeling that lingers after a dream, a moment when the world feels strangely alive. These are the divine's fingerprints, marking the path you're meant to follow. In the days ahead, these signs will grow stronger, a message that arrives at the perfect time, a chance that feels like it was made for you, a peace that settles deep in your bones. Don't dismiss them. They're the divine's way of saying, I'm here, I'm moving. Your financial breakthrough is a doorway to freedom, not just freedom from worry, but freedom to create, to give, to live in a way that reflects your deepest values. Imagine a life where you can build what matters to you, where your generosity becomes a legacy, where your dreams have room to breathe. This is the abundance you were made for, a life where you're not held back, but lifted up, a life where your light inspires others. The divine is preparing this for you, and it's closer than you think. The people who tried to pull you down, who questioned your path or left you behind, they were never meant to walk this season with you. Their words may have hurt, their absence may have stung, but their departure was a divine gift, clearing space for those who will see your worth. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Your value is written in the heavens, sealed by a power that never fails. The right people are coming, drawn by the light you carry, ready to walk beside you in this new chapter. You've wondered if your prayers were heard, if your faith was enough. Let this moment be your answer. Every word you spoke to the divine, every hope you held in the dark, was gathered and held in sacred trust. The silence you felt wasn't absence, it was preparation, a time when the divine was aligning the pieces of your life. Now, the answers are coming, not as whispers but as bold realities, a connection that feels like fate, an opportunity that matches your dreams, a peace that carries you forward. In the hours ahead, something will shift. It might be a thought that clarifies your next step, a conversation that opens a new door, or a quiet moment where you feel truly seen. These are the threads of your destiny, weaving together to create a life that reflects your purpose. You're not chasing a dream, you're living it, moment by moment, as the divine unfolds what's been promised. Stay open, stay present, and trust that every step is leading you home. There's a reason you've always felt a spark of something greater within you. You weren't made to live small, to shrink from your potential. You were created to blaze a trail, to carry a vision that changes lives, to shine in a way that draws others to hope. The divine has been preparing you, polishing your spirit, strengthening your heart for this moment. Your financial freedom is a tool to make this happen, a way to build, to create, to leave a mark that echoes through time. Someone in heaven is holding you close, their love a steady presence across the veil. They've seen your struggles, your triumphs, your quiet moments of faith. They're part of the reason this message reached you, their prayers weaving through the heavens to bring you this moment, that warmth in your chest, that sudden memory. It's their love, reminding you that you're never alone, that you're carried by a force that never fades. They're cheering for you, celebrating your readiness to step into what's yours. Your life is becoming a living testament to the power of faith. People will see you and wonder how you rose, how you found peace, how you built something beautiful from the challenges you faced. And you'll know it wasn't chance, it was the divine at work, guiding you, lifting you, making a way where there seemed to be none. If this moves you, tap that like button. It's a way to affirm your place in this moment, to say you're ready for the divine's plan. The doubts that try to pull you back are no match for the light within you. The enemy may send distractions, moments of chaos, whispers of fear, but you are guarded by a power that cannot be shaken. Archangel Michael stands watch, his presence a shield against anything that tries to dim your purpose. When those doubts rise, speak truth over them. Say, I am chosen, I am ready. Your voice carries power, and the heavens respond, clearing the way for your breakthrough. You're standing at the edge of a new beginning. The life you've prayed for, the freedom you've sought, the purpose you've carried, it's all within reach. Don't let fear hold you back. You are worthy of every promise, ready for every miracle, chosen for every blessing. The divine is moving, even now, to bring your destiny to life. Watch for the signs in the moments ahead, a spark of inspiration, a connection that feels right, a peace that guides your steps. This is your time. Step forward with courage. The heavens are alive with your name right now. As these words reach you, a divine pulse is moving through the unseen, carrying a message crafted just for your soul. You've felt those moments when the world seems to slow, when a quiet nudge pulls you to pause and listen. That's not chance. That's the divine calling you, urging you to step into a season where your purpose unfolds with clarity and power. You're not lost. You're being drawn toward a destiny that's been waiting for you all along. You've carried moments of doubt that felt like anchors, haven't you? Times when you wondered if your dreams were too big, if your heart's desires were out of reach. Those doubts weren't signs of weakness, they were tests of your resolve, moments that shaped your faith into something unbreakable. Every time you chose to believe, to keep going, you were building a foundation for the blessings now gathering around you. The divine saw your persistence, and it's preparing to meet you with answers that will light your path. There's a shift in the energy around you, a subtle hum that feels alive. Maybe you've noticed it, a fleeting warmth, a moment when the air feels charged with possibility. That's the divine at work, aligning moments, people, and opportunities to intersect with your life. You've prayed for direction, for a sign that you're on the right track. This is that sign, a beacon guiding you toward a life where financial freedom and purpose flow together, creating a future that reflects your deepest hopes. You've faced battles that no one else saw, inner struggles, quiet fears, moments when you wondered if you could keep going. But those battles were forging a spirit of resilience, a heart that refuses to break. Archangel Michael has been your guardian through it all, his presence a steady force, cutting through the chaos that tried to cloud your vision. He's standing with you now, whispering that your breakthrough is closer than you know, ready to unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. If this stirs something in you, tap that like button. It's a small act, a signal to the universe that you're open to what's coming. Imagine a life where your spirit feels free, where the weight of worry no longer holds you back. Picture days filled with purpose, where your actions ripple outward, touching lives in ways you never imagined. This isn't a distant hope, it's a reality being woven for you. Your financial freedom is a key to this life, a way to unlock doors to creativity, generosity, and impact. It might come as a spark of inspiration, a connection that feels fated, or a moment that shifts your perspective. Trust that it's on its way. You've held on to dreams that others couldn't see, visions that felt too big for the world around you. Those dreams weren't random, they were divine gifts, planted in your heart to guide you toward your purpose. Every time you nurtured them, even in the face of doubt, you were aligning yourself with the divine's plan. Now, those dreams are taking shape, growing into realities that will change the course of your life. You're not reaching for the impossible, you're stepping into what's already yours. There's someone whose path is being drawn to yours, guided by a force beyond understanding. They might be a collaborator, a supporter, or someone whose heart beats in rhythm with yours. Don't chase them with restless energy. The divine is orchestrating this connection, ensuring it arrives at the perfect moment. When it does, it will feel like a spark igniting, a bond that carries the weight of destiny, lifting you both toward something greater. Stay open, because the divine's timing is flawless. Your journey has been a sacred unfolding, each step a piece of a larger plan. The moments you felt overlooked, the times you questioned your worth, they were shaping you into someone who can carry great blessings with humility. The divine didn't bring you this far to let you falter. Every challenge was a lesson, every tear a seed planted for the harvest now coming. You're not waiting for your moment, you're standing in it, ready to receive what's been prepared. The signs around you are growing clearer, aren't they? A word that lingers in your mind, a dream that feels like a message, a moment when the world seems to pause. These are the divine's whispers, confirming that you're exactly where you need to be. In the days ahead, these signs will multiply a conversation that sparks a new idea, an opportunity that feels tailor-made, a peace that anchors your soul. Don't brush them aside. They're the divine's way of guiding you forward. If this resonates, consider subscribing. It's a way to stay connected to this truth, to keep your spirit aligned with the divine's plan. Your financial breakthrough is a doorway to a life of impact. It's not just about easing stress. It's about creating space to dream, to build, to give in ways that change lives. Imagine a life where you can support those you love, fund the visions in your heart, and leave a legacy that inspires others. This is the abundance you were created for, a life where your blessings overflow, becoming a source of hope for those around you. The divine is moving to make this real, and it's closer than you think. The people who questioned your path, who doubted your dreams, they were never meant to walk this journey with you. Their words may have left marks, but they couldn't dim the light within you. The divine cleared them from your path, making space for those who will see your value, who will stand beside you in this new season. Let go of the need to prove yourself. Your worth is written in the heavens, and it's unshakable. The right connections are coming, drawn by the purpose you carry. You've asked why the road has been so hard, why the answers seemed so far away. The truth is, every struggle was a step toward your strength. Every moment of waiting was a moment of preparation, ensuring you're ready for the blessings now unfolding. The divine has been watching, holding every prayer, every hope, every quiet act of faith. Now, the answers are coming clear, powerful, and perfectly timed. You don't need to see the whole path. Just trust that it's being paved for you. In the hours ahead, expect a shift in your spirit. It might be a moment of clarity that lights your next step, a connection that feels like it was meant to be, or a quiet peace that settles deep within. These are the threads of your destiny, weaving together to create a life that reflects your purpose. You're not chasing a dream, you're living it, step by step, as the divine brings it to life. Stay present, stay faithful, and watch what unfolds. There's a reason you've always felt called to something more. You weren't made to live in the shadows of your own potential. You were created to lead, to create, to shine in a way that draws others to hope. The divine has been preparing you, strengthening your spirit, refining your vision for this moment. Your financial freedom is a tool to make this happen, a way to build what matters, to leave a mark that lasts, to live a life that echoes with purpose. Someone in heaven is watching over you, their love a constant presence. They've seen your heart, your struggles, your quiet moments of courage. They're part of the reason this message found you, their prayers weaving through the heavens to bring you this moment, that sudden warmth, that fleeting memory. It's their love, reminding you that you're held, seen, and cherished beyond measure. They're cheering for you, celebrating your readiness to step into what's yours. Your life is becoming a story of resilience, a testament to what's possible when you trust in the divine. People will look at you and see hope, strength, and the power of faith. You're not just receiving a blessing, you're becoming one. A light that others will follow, a story that others will share. If this moves you, tap that like button. It's a way to affirm your place in this moment, to say you're ready for the divine's promise. The fears that try to hold you back are powerless against the truth within you. The enemy may send distractions, moments of doubt, waves of uncertainty, but you are guarded by a force that cannot be moved. Archangel Michael stands with you, his light a shield, his strength a guide. When those fears rise, speak truth over them. Say, I am chosen, I am enough. Your words carry power, and the heavens respond, clearing the path for your breakthrough. You're standing at the threshold of a new chapter, the life you've dreamed of, the freedom you've sought, the purpose you've carried. It's all within reach. Don't let doubt steal this moment. You are worthy of every promise, ready for every miracle, chosen for every blessing. The divine is moving, aligning your path with opportunities that will change everything. Watch for the signs in the moments ahead, a spark of inspiration, a connection that feels right, a peace that guides you forward. This is your time. Step into it with courage. The divine is whispering your name right now. As these words reach you, a sacred energy is moving through the unseen, carrying a purpose meant only for you. You've felt those moments when the world seems to hold its breath, when a quiet spark inside urges you to pay attention. That's not random. That's the divine calling you closer, guiding you toward a path where your heart's deepest desires take shape. You're not here by chance. You're here because heaven has a plan, and it's unfolding now. You've carried moments of longing, haven't you? Times when you looked at your life and wondered if the dreams you hold could ever become real. Those longings weren't empty. They were divine invitations, pulling you toward a future where your purpose shines. Every time you held on to hope, even when the world felt heavy, you were aligning yourself with the divine's vision for you. Now, that vision is coming into focus, ready to transform your reality in ways you never imagined. There's a lightness in the air around you, a subtle shift that feels like possibility. Maybe you've noticed it a moment when a stranger's smile felt like a gift, or a thought that sparked out of nowhere. That's the divine at work, weaving threads of opportunity into your life. You've prayed for a breakthrough, for a sign that your faith hasn't been in vain. This is that sign, a guiding light pointing you toward a life where abundance and purpose flow freely, lifting you into a new season. You've faced moments that felt like dead ends, times when doors closed, plans fell apart, or the path ahead seemed unclear. Those weren't failures, they were divine redirections, steering you toward a destiny greater than you could see. Archangel Michael has been your protector through it all, his presence a steady shield, clearing away obstacles that tried to block your way. He's standing with you now, whispering that your breakthrough is near, ready to unfold in ways that will leave you breathless. If this moves you, tap that like button. It's a small act, a way to say you're ready for what's next. Imagine a life where your spirit feels unburdened, where the weight of past struggles no longer defines you. Picture days where you move with confidence, knowing your actions are guided by a higher purpose. This isn't a distant dream, it's the reality being crafted for you. Your financial freedom is a tool to make this real, a way to open doors to creativity, impact, and joy. It might come as a conversation that shifts your path, an idea that ignites your passion, or a moment that feels perfectly timed. Trust that it's coming. You've carried visions that others couldn't understand, dreams that felt too big for the world around you. Those visions weren't accidents, they were divine blueprints etched into your soul to guide you toward your calling. Every time you held them close, even when doubt whispered, you were building a bridge to your future. Now, that bridge is leading you to a place where those dreams take shape, where your purpose becomes a reality that changes everything. There's someone whose heart is being stirred for you, drawn by a force they can't explain. They might be a guide, a friend, or a partner whose spirit aligns with yours. Don't rush to find them. The divine is weaving their path with yours, ensuring the moment you meet feels like destiny unfolding. When it happens, it will carry a warmth, a sense of rightness that settles deep in your soul, like a song you've always known but only now remember. Your journey has been a sacred refining, each moment shaping you into someone who can carry great blessings with strength. The times you felt unseen, the moments you pushed through pain, they were preparing you for this. The divine didn't lead you here to leave you. Every step you took, every hope you held, was building a foundation for the abundance now gathering. You're not waiting for your moment. You're standing in it, ready to step into what's yours. The signs around you are growing stronger, aren't they? A feeling that lingers after a quiet moment, a word that seems to carry weight, a dream that feels too vivid to ignore. These are the divine's markers, guiding you toward your next step. In the days ahead, these signs will multiply a chance that feels like it was made for you, a conversation that sparks new hope, a peace that anchors your heart. Don't overlook them. They're the divine's way of saying, I'm with you. If this resonates, consider subscribing. It's a way to stay rooted in this energy, to keep your spirit open to the divine's plan. Your financial breakthrough is a gateway to a life of freedom, not just freedom from stress, but freedom to create, to give, to live in a way that reflects your deepest values. Imagine a life where you can build what matters, support those you love, and leave a legacy that inspires. This is the abundance you were meant for, a life where your blessings become a source of light for others. The divine is moving to make this real, and it's closer than you know. The people who doubted you, who turned away when you needed them, they were never meant to walk this path with you. Their absence may have hurt, but it was a divine clearing, making space for those who will see your worth. You don't need to chase their approval. Your value is written in the stars, sealed by a power that never wavers. The right people are coming, drawn by the light you carry, ready to stand beside you in this new chapter. You've wondered if your prayers reached the heavens, if your faith was enough. Let this moment be your answer. Every word you spoke, every hope you held, was gathered in divine hands. The silence you felt wasn't emptiness, it was preparation, a time when the divine was aligning your life with its promises. Now, those promises are taking shape, clear, powerful, and ready to change everything. You don't need to see the full path. Just trust that it's being paved. In the moments ahead, expect a shift. It might be a thought that clarifies your purpose, a connection that feels like fate, or a quiet certainty that guides your steps. These are the pieces of your destiny, coming together to create a life that reflects your heart. You're not chasing a dream, you're living it, moment by moment. As the divine brings it to life, stay present, stay open, and watch what unfolds. There's a reason you've always felt a fire within you. You weren't made to live quietly, to shrink from your potential. You were created to blaze a trail, to carry a vision that transforms lives, to shine in a way that draws others to hope. The divine has been preparing you, strengthening your spirit, refining your purpose for this moment. Your financial freedom is a tool to make this happen, a way to build, to create, to leave a mark that echoes through generations. Someone in heaven is holding you close, their love a steady light across the veil. They've seen your heart, your courage, your quiet moments of faith. They're part of the reason this message reached you. Their prayers weaving through the heavens to bring you this moment. That sudden warmth, that fleeting memory. It's their presence, reminding you that you're cherished, seen, and never alone. They're cheering for you, celebrating your readiness to step into what's yours. Your life is becoming a story of hope, a testament to what's possible when you trust in the divine. People will look at you and see resilience, strength, and the power of faith. You're not just receiving a blessing, you're becoming one, a light that others will follow, a story that others will tell. If this moves you, tap that like button. It's a way to affirm your place in this moment, to say you're ready for the divine's promise. The doubts that try to pull you back are no match for the power within you. The enemy may send distractions, moments of uncertainty, whispers of fear, but you are guarded by a force that cannot be shaken. Archangel Michael stands with you, his light a shield, his strength a guide. When those doubts rise, speak truth over them. Say, I am chosen, I am ready. Your words carry power, and the heavens respond, clearing the way for your breakthrough. You're standing at the edge of a sacred moment. The life you've prayed for, the freedom you've sought, the purpose you've carried, it's all within reach. Don't let fear steal this moment. You are worthy of every promise, ready for every miracle, chosen for every blessing. The divine is moving, aligning your path with opportunities that will change everything. Watch for the signs in the moments ahead, a spark of inspiration, a connection that feels right, a peace that guides you forward. This is your time. Step into it with courage. The heavens are singing your name right now. As these words flow, a divine melody is weaving through the unseen, carrying a promise meant solely for your soul. You've felt those moments when the world seems to pause, when a quiet spark inside urges you to listen closely. That's not coincidence. That's the divine reaching out, calling you to a path where your purpose shines with unshakable clarity. You're not wandering, you're being guided, step by step, toward a destiny that's been written in light. You've carried moments of uncertainty, haven't you? Times when you wondered if your efforts were enough, if your heart's deepest hopes could ever take shape. Those uncertainties weren't signs of failure, they were divine invitations, teaching you to trust in what you couldn't yet see. Every time you chose faith over fear, you were building a foundation for the blessings now gathering around you. The divine saw your resilience, and it's ready to meet you with a life that reflects the strength of your spirit. There's a warmth surrounding you, a subtle shift in the air that feels alive with possibility. Maybe you've noticed it, a fleeting moment when a stranger's words felt like a gift, or a thought that sparked out of nowhere. That's the divine at work, aligning moments, people, and opportunities to meet you where you stand. You've prayed for a sign, for a breakthrough to lift you forward. This is that sign, a guiding star pointing you toward a life where abundance and purpose flow together, creating a future you were born to live. You've faced moments that felt like walls, times when the path seemed blocked, when hope felt distant. Those weren't endings, they were divine pauses, redirecting you toward a destiny greater than you imagined. Archangel Michael has been your shield through it all. His presence a steady force, clearing away shadows that tried to dim your light. He's with you now, whispering that your breakthrough is near.